Hello everyone. I hope you are doing wonderful today. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. My name is Lita, and on my channel I love to talk about all things involving journals, sketchbooks, and stationery. So today what I'd like to do is a little chromatography. I have the idea for September that I would like to use some pink-ish type of inks, which I didn't have any, so I ordered 4 samples that are on the back here from Goulet Pens. And August was my birthday month, so I had gotten 2 new pens. I got the Element series from Conklin. I got a Durflex in the fire. I'll link the video where I do the unboxing for that. I haven't unboxed this. I'll tell you that it is an eco pen. I got it from Yoseka Stationery in New York City. I will link Yoseka down below. If you're ever in New York City, you have got to go there. It's in Queens. You get there by the 7 train. I'll see if I can find it. There's a video I have where, like, at the very end of it, I do a quick, like, little scan of it with my camera, and I'll try to link that down below, and I'll put a timestamp so you can jump to where that's at so you can see, because I always talk about Yoseka, and I'm like, if you go to New York City, you got to go there. If you love fountain pens, if you love inks, if you love journaling and stationery, don't just go to Kinokuniya, also go to Yoseka. You got to do it. Okay, let's get back on topic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut up for a little bit, and I am going to take some of my papers and I am going to fast speed through it, and I'm going to be just drawing the line, and I will be doing the chromatography, and then afterwards I will come back and I will show you the samples of how they came through and some little you know, anything that happens along the way, because science, this is science experiments. If you're a nerd and you're a geek and you love fountain pens, then you will love this chromatography. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, let's start with Tchaikovsky. Noodler's Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky. Wow, that really doesn't move too much at all. That's very pure. Okay. That. Next is Ottoman Rose. Ottoman Rose? Yes. Okay, next will be Tokyo's Gift. And Purple Heart. Hi everyone, so I'm back. I have my chromatic papers completed. I have the chromatography. I'm going to tell you right now, English is not my first language. I was actually an English major in college and I had English honors, but I do struggle now and then with some words. So please be patient with me. Don't hate on me and dislike or leave me nasty comments because I struggle a little now and then. Sorry. I apologize in advance for when I murder certain words. Okay, so yeah, this is completed. I did a little bit of chromatography here, where basically I took the inks from Noodlers that I have 4 different ones. We're going to start with, I picked ones that were pinkish, purplish, and in that kind of a range, or that's what I was going for. So I have Purple Heart, and I expected it to be very dark purple, and it looks that way in the container. But I'm going to show you, I have 2 pieces of paper here, and the first one was a mistake, so I think that's always good to show where things went wrong as well as where things went well. So the little science nerd in me wanted to see how the different properties of this ink were broken out and what it was made up of. So which is why I decided to do this little kind of science project. So usually what happens is the heavier components of the liquid will lay towards the bottom, and the other parts, as you can see, as the water goes up, rise up here. This, I was really surprised by how much dark pinkish reddish shades was in it, and you can see as it gets way up towards the top, obviously the pinkish purple turns here more purple, and at the very top the blue. So on the first piece, when I tried doing the experiment, I accidentally touched into the water into where the line of the ink was, and so it made this error where the components of the mixture fell down towards the bottom. It did rise up also, and you can see the tinge of blue on the out and the concentration of the pinkish purple all down towards the bottom middle edges, and in the very center, that light pink. So also I have a light set up just to brighten it, so woo, hope that didn't hurt you. So here is another look at it under a brighter light. So this is Purple Heart, and I was very surprised by the amount of pinks in that. Okay, so that's that one. The next one that I had was Tokyo Gift. And let me turn off that light for a moment. And this one, I thought, look at this. Is this not lovely? Now, when I write with it, I think it's going to come out very bright red, just from when I initially had put the line down, which I did right about here. And the saturation, I was very impressed with the bright pink and then that beautiful hue of yellow up at the top. I won't put the line up on this because I feel like it shows it really well. So that was Tokyo Gift. Then the third one that I had was Ottoman Rose. And I actually expected this to be the most pinkish. And I guess in a sense it was. Look, no hues of yellow came out. It really was just pink, and there's not really even any blues in it. It's just kind of like, doesn't that look, if you put it this way, kind of almost like a rose petal or a blossom? I could imagine making some little art with that. Okay, so the Ottoman Rose and Tokyo Gift definitely were the most pinkish of the two. And then the last one that I had was this Tchaikovsky. So these are all Noodlers. These samples are all from Goulet Pens. So here's what Tchaikovsky came out like. And I really expected this to be a much darker purple. And you can see how much pink it has in it and how it has just a feathering of blue. This one, I had a really interesting thing happen when I put the line down, and this was the initial, and I drew the line down with the pen, and then I let it dry, and I actually redid this twice. I did it the first time where I dipped it in the water solution, just below here, and nothing happened. It did not move. So I thought, oh, maybe is Tchaikovsky one of those like permanent inks or something by Noodlers that, you know, Nathan does, because it didn't move. And if you ever try this experiment to do this with, for example, a Sharpie marker, a dry marker like that, that's alcohol based, you'll notice that that's what'll happen is the line won't move. Okay, whoops. So then I put down another line, I put it down another blob, and I went and did it last night off camera, and you could see this really lovely result. Lots of pink, some light purples, and that little tinge of blue up at the top. So I thought that was really cool. But so after I did this, I said, well, maybe that was a freak thing. And I went and I took this and I put it back inside the water again, down at the edge. Same thing. It didn't move. I don't know why that happened. I really don't. So maybe if you're a science major, you know, some type of science person, because I'm not a scientist, you could explain to me why you think that might have happened, why that didn't happen. There's nothing different with this paper, and it's from the same sample of ink as this one. I don't know what could cause that difference in the experiment. So if you are a scientific, knowledgeable type person, I would love to know in the comments down below. Send me a link. Let me know what's going on with that. Okay, so I'm going to go for now, and I think what I will do is I'm trying to decide, I'm not sure if I want to ink up my Conklin or my, what do I have? Oh, I have the TWSBI Eco. I'm not sure. I might ink these up with those and maybe do a little test writing sample. But I'm also waiting for some more pinks to come in, so I may wait on that. We'll see. Okay, in case I end the video here, I will wish you all well. Please, if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. Consider hitting the subscribe button and sharing with your friends. Everyone have a great day, wherever this meets you at, morning, noon, or night. Bye.